All right, guys, we should be live. Let me pay Indigo Saint and let's cue Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was Blackrue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting, so we binge on our Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing.
My man Indigo. All right, guys, I had to make a thumbnail so people knew we were live. I didn't want to just throw up some old thumbnail. So, yeah. So, kings of CBDCs and questions. I'm just gonna roll with talking about some CBDCs until I see you guys have some questions in here. But yeah, let's roll into it. So there was talk of CBDCs being programmable. I believe it was Layla Halpern who said that. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring that up right quick. CBDCs, DCs, programmable. Okay, so yeah, I know Layla Halpern was talking about that on Layla. How does she spell it? I think she spells it like this. Okay. Well, anyways, they're supposed to be programmable, and one of the big players in that space is Cyperium. Come over here and take a look at Cyperium blockchain. They regularly mention CBDCs on their blockchain, and you can see they're gaining some followers here. So he just recently did a research study with the Swiss National Bank on CBDCs, and they continually talk about CBDCs. CBDCs offer a reliable and stable supplement to cash. This is important because the central bank works in the public interest. Some people would argue that, but I will go on. In this respect, they consider, for example, sufficient competition, financial inclusion of vulnerable groups, but also backup payment systems so that everyone can continue to pay if regular payment systems should fail. My thing would be if they expire and if they're programmable and you program into them, like say carbon credits, and I couldn't use funds because I couldn't afford the right to have energy. I would not like that. I don't think that should work for citizens. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me see if there's anybody in the crowd here. Okay. Nobody in here right now, but we'll keep going. Let's see here. So Cyperium is one that's a leader in that space. Also in that space, we got, where did my Twitter thing go? Not sure, I'll just open another one. Also in that space, we have Hedera. They're pretty big in the space, and so is Quant. If we go over here and take a look at Quant, CBDCs. So next dimension is stablecoin, says Paru. We're very excited by those and CBDCs and facilitating the purchase of selling NFTs. So let's see how long this is. We should take a little listen to this. This is by Quant, and this was in April. Let's see what they're talking about. Okay, this is just a picture. I thought it was an actual something we could watch. Let's see here. Okay, not something that we can watch, unfortunately. But let's also check out Hedera. They've done CBDCs with a few different countries. India, they've done CBDCs with, and they've also done it in Korea, I believe, South Korea. So let's see if we can find that. Well, I know I can look it up and just show you guys. It's also in a bunch of my videos, but let's do Hedera, South Korea. And then we'll see if anybody has questions out there. Okay, here we go. I think this is the best one here. So they partnered with Shinhan Bank to do a stablecoin and CBDCs for South Korea. So they're planning on changing over the South Korean won to Hedera, which in effect would be a CBDC, because now it's the South Korean one would be run by Hedera, so it would be like a crypto stable coin, so to speak, by that bank. So I'm not sure if Shinhan's related to the central bank. I'm pretty sure that they are, but they would have all control of South Korean won in that instance, because it would now be on Hedera's network. Another interesting thing right here, it says Shinhan Bank is not only a member of Hedera's governing council, it's also on Clayton's blockchain governance. And if we come over here and take a look at DeFi Llama, Clayton is a blockchain that's in the top, I believe, 25 in total value locked. So that's pretty crazy. So that might be another one we need to put some research into. I think I've already passed them. There they are. Right there with Algorand. So Clayton is 13 in total value locked. They had over $1 billion locked, well, when things were still bullish. Excuse me. So Clayton might be one we need to put on our list to do a little video on. Let's see if anybody's out there in the crowd there. Hey, relaxing serenity sounds. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If not, I'll keep going. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put Clayton on our list to take a look at. They are an Ethereum layer 2 solution. So that's one we should take a look at for the next bull run. Let's do, where are we here? Okay, so definitely be on the lookout. Tomorrow we're going to have a video on ArcBlock. ArcBlock crypto, that's ABT, And coming up this week, we will also have a video on Steam Exchange, doing an update on them. They're going to have an AMA this week. I spoke to one of the members of the team, so they're having an AMA this week. So I'm going to be able to update you guys on that, and we'll get some really nice Steam Exchange news. Now, back into the CBDC bag. Who's I going to look up? Oh, Stellar. Now, one thing you guys might not know is Stellar is doing a CBDC for the Ukraine. And the Ukraine is definitely in the news right now. So they will be ones really good to look at. So let's say Stellar. Okay, there it is right there. So one king is Cyperium, another king is Quant, another king is Hedera. But we also have Stellar here developing a CBDC for Ukraine despite what's going on in Russia. So I know Stellar is always one that people forget about because it's been around forever, and you know it moves, but it doesn't move as much as people would like it to move. It was as high as 80 cents the last bull run, but with this whole CBDC news, we probably see it go past 80 in the next bull run. And it's sitting at about like 13 cents right now, if I'm not mistaken. We'll go up ahead and look it up. I don't know why CoinMarketCap has been doing this lately. I'll type in a coin's name and it just does not find it. Okay, 11 cents, even better. So again, it's one of the ones with the like 50 billion supply. Cardano and Hedera are around that same amount. We take a look here again. Okay, it was up to 60 last bull run, excuse me. 60. So sitting here, we got like a good 6x. And if they're doing Ukraine's CBDCs and they're going to get all the fees from that, you best believe it's going to be worth more than 60 in the next bull run if it's having all the central bank money from the Ukraine flow through it. You know how much money America's always sending over to Ukraine? Like, not to get any, like, not to make this about the war, but to just purely make this about crypto and investing. Can you understand like how much money is like flowing through Ukraine? So this might be definitely something for us to look at in the future. Let's see what we got over here. Okay. I don't see any questions, so I'm going to go on. Maybe it's because I'm not live over here. But, yep. So I'll keep going here. And then, yeah, guys, definitely check me out over here on Rockfin. I might go live over here on Rockfin to say some more choice points about CBDCs that we cannot say here on YouTube. So catch me over there if you guys have the time. It's totally free. Don't have to pay to sign up or anything like that. But if you want to leave a tip or something like that, I definitely would appreciate it. So we got XLM, we got Cyperium, excuse me. We got XLM, which is Stellar. We got Quant and Cyperium. Now we want to do XDC. So let's say XDC, CBDCs. So XDC and CBDCs, they're highly involved via WADS Pay. And you can see here they just recently got a $50 million investment via LDA Capital. And of course, they're an ISO 20022 crypto. Like all of these cryptos that are ISO 2002 cryptos are going to be involved in CBDCs. Like every single one of them. Let's go. So this is an old list. Cardano, I don't know if they're compliant yet, but Quant is compliant now. Hedera is compliant now. So they are going to be compliant. And you can see here Ripple and Stellar Lumens, they're actually members of the standards body. So that means they're actually making up the standards, which even makes me higher on these two. And we didn't even get into XRP. XRP, you guys know, Central Bank of Brazil. They're already doing deals with that. Check out my video. We won't go over XRP today, but definitely go check out my video on those guys. And I also have a video on Algorand too. Definitely ones that you will want to be checking out. We may have to do a video on IOTA. I did not know they were also compliant. So we're going to do one on IOTA coming up, and we'll also do one on Clayton coming up. And since we don't have any more questions, I will just end it here. Thank you guys so much for coming out. If you did have questions, I'll be over there on Rockfin for you guys to go ask them. Again, thank you guys so much for coming out. Have a good one. Peace.